severe deteriorations occurred on the external conflicts front, deaths from internal conflict, and political instability indicators. Sarge, is that why Sub-Saharan Africa has essentially been identified as one of those areas that would continue deteriorating, going by the fact that it's in Sub-Saharan Africa, Sarge, we're going to find a lot of political instability, internal conflicts, and deaths essentially from external and internal conflict?
Absolutely. I think what we need to analyze here, what we need to understand is that when you talk about Sub-Saharan Africa, and of course other regions of the world also, when we see this deterioration, we see two things happening.
Yeah.
It's of course a huge impact from several factors influencing peace and security on one hand. So impact is high. And we see that, as I said to you before, in our Global Terrorism Index, but we also see that in another publication, which is called the Ecological Threat Report, where we really analyze the impact of ecological threats. There also major hotspots are in Sub-Saharan Africa. So it's really a concentration of several factors in one region of the world. That's one aspect, the impact. The other aspect is resilience, the level of resilience of the different states, of the different societies to absorb those shocks. That's not quite high in Sub-Saharan Africa, and we see a lot of Sub-Saharan African countries being on the bottom of our peace indexes and being on top of the indexes measuring the impact. So if you want to create a better situation for Sub-Saharan Africa, you need to start mitigating the impact, but at the same time, you need to invest in societies. You need to make societies much more resilient also. So it's a double approach which is needed.
Pretty much. Sarge, just before I cross over to what also the report essentially defines a peace then, because it's also good to look at it from the